What's good, everyone? Today I'm gonna tell you guys how you can cop the new women's dunk low college navy color coming out. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Like I said, we're gonna be going through a how to cop guide, how you guys can hit on the women's college dunk, the college navy colorway. Such a sick dunk. Tons of dunks coming out. Nike is really pushing the dunks. Although they're not releasing much stock on them, they're still pushing out lots of different colorways. I love that they're doing it. And today we're gonna go through how you guys can cop this pair. This pair is gonna be a women's exclusive dunk, so it's gonna be pretty tough to get. Size range is not gonna be too big, but it is still possible. I'm gonna teach you guys how you can cop today. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I post a lot of how to cop videos, different unboxings as well. I've been a little slow with the unboxings because I've had some shipments going to different houses and I haven't been able to track all of them down, but I do have some coming out in the future. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my last video, I broke down the Air Jordan 1 University Blue unboxing, also shared how they were gonna restock, and that restock is confirmed. It's coming out on the Foot Locker Champs apps. They're gonna be doing more raffles for them, so go check out that last video if you guys are still trying to hit on those pairs. But for the video today, let's get into how you guys can hit on the college navy dunks. So Nike dunk lows. Nike is really pushing out these dunks. Like I said, the popularity was huge last year and a lot of people were upset that there weren't too many colors or availability on the shoes, and now they're really trying to get a lot more GR colors out there. We've already had a ton this year come out. There's a bunch more supposed to come out. We're supposed to have some similar to dunk low. It's gonna be an Air Jordan 1 low, the OG ones like the Travis here with the skinny tongue. The OG Jordan lows are supposed to come out too, so Nike's really pushing those lows right now. And so these ones are gonna be one that's actually gonna come out the same day as another dunk low. And I'm gonna break down that release in another video. That's gonna be after this one. But as for the video today, let's get into the college navy dunks. All right, so you guys can see right here on the Nike Snkrs page on the desktop, we do have the women's dunk low college navy retailing at $100, releasing on March 29th. Another pretty nice dunk. I really do like the colorway on this. I think they did a very good job, and probably my favorite part is the outsole. I love that kind of, what do you want to call it? Kind of like a weathered, translucent outsole they got on the bottom. I think it bodes really well with the colorway. It is going to be in women's sizing only, no grade school, no toddler, no men's sizing, unless they load it up. They did do this with some of the past dunk lows with the dunk highs as well, the Syracuse ones that just came out. They had it loaded up in one gender size run and then they loaded up more of them. So possibly that'll happen here. Let's hope that happens because I'm really looking forward to this one. Like I said, only $100 retail. Materials are all right. I've heard a lot of people that kind of some mixed reviews. I got the UNLV dunks, a couple other ones that just came out, and I didn't think the leather was bad. The toe box is a little weird with the leather, but other than that, they are still very nice dunk low, and a lot of people are still gonna want them. This dunk low has been out more than 35 years, as it says right here. The dunks have been crazy hyped since then, and Nike still is adding new colorways, pushing out OG colors as well, and I don't think they're stopping anytime soon. So especially with the hype around the shoe, I think this is going to be a model that will keep going forward into the future. And as we break down the actual shoe, start here at the bottom, you kind of see here, this dunk is dressed in that college navy, wolf gray. You can even see the hits of university red all around the shoe. This one, being a women's shoe, kind of bodes with the UConn Connecticut Huskies basketball team. Is kind of the colorway, the vibe the shoe is kind of going off of. You have the navy leather all around the shoe. The base has some different gray overlays, as you can see on the upper as well. And then kind of that nice metallic silver finish used. Where can we see that? Like the laces, you can kind of see right there. The metallic silver on the laces, it looks very nice with that like college navy blue colorway right there. The different tones look nice. You have the lining on the inside as well as that is the metallic silver colorway. And then on the back, like I said, the red Nike embroidered right there. Really has to do with the Connecticut Huskies basketball team. And like I said, my favorite part, the translucent outsole. Definitely gonna be a shoe you're not gonna wanna sleep on. And current resale prices with these actually already releasing are not doing too bad. So let's look at those resale prices. So like I said, these dunk lows actually did already release in Asia, Europe, overseas stores. And so prices I thought should be a little lower than this, but seeing right here, you can see small sizes are above 270. We got kind of the middle range of women's sizing, which this kind of always happens, about 7.5 women's to 10 women's. It's in about 220, 210, not bad. And then the bigger sizes, of course, are above 240. So in all sizes, they are gonna do very well. I think that it shouldn't dip too far under 200. I think it's gonna be pretty similar to the UNLV dunk release. Prices were at about this range, maybe a little higher. And then after release, they dropped when people got pairs in. Now they've kind of settled about 220, 230-ish. And I think that's about the range for most of these dunks that are coming out that aren't kind of different materials, different colorways, just kind of like some simple GR dunks coming out. Don't expect them to fly over 300 anytime immediately, but 200 to 300 is a nice range for them. But I really think that these are a good dunk to cop. All dunks, we all know they're gonna be very good. These ones specifically, women's exclusive dunks, shoes in general, are more limited, more wanted because there's only a specific size range. And so I know a lot of people in like size 11 range are like, can I squeeze into this 10.5? And as far as fit for the dunks go, I'll go over that later in the video because a lot of my size 11s will be able to hit that 10.5. And another reason why I do like the shoe is too, the color blocking is nice. I mean, just look at that color blocking. That outsole has got to be one of my favorite outsoles I've seen on a dunk. And bro, I mean, third reason, it's a Nike dunk. No one should be sleeping on it anyways. And my resale prediction with them, I think, like I said, once people get pairs in, most of that 7.5 to 10 range in women's should drop to about 200, maybe a little under 200, maybe like 195-ish. But after that, a month or two, all sizes will rebound. The bigger sizes should be looking at about 240, 250. They shouldn't move too much, especially that 12 women's. That's a great size to have. And then small sizes, of course, always do very well too. And those should sit probably pretty high too, above 250, 260. So look for this one to be a pretty good investment one. All dunks have done very well. We see the trend with dunks going on. So these ones are gonna be one you definitely wanna hit on. Something else I wanna discuss with the shoe, for those that are looking to cop for personal on any of these kind of GR Nike dunk lows, they do run big. And I think it's a little bit because of the material they use. It's just a little bigger around the shoe. It definitely fits big around the forefoot and like the toe box. So if you guys are looking to cop any of these, like entering on sneakers, even if you're buying for resale prices, definitely look to go a half size down. I just got a size 11 in a couple of them, and I could definitely wear a 10.5. Like in the Coast dunks that just came out, I can wear that 12 women's 10.5. So definitely look to maybe get a smaller size. I put the crease guards in my size 11s and they fit perfect. They were money. So if you still want to stay that true to size that you usually wear, just get a crease guard and it'll work out. As for where to cop these dunks, they haven't loaded too many places, but considering that it's a GR dunk, they should load up on foot sites. Not 100% right now. They haven't really done anything. Release is still a couple weeks out-ish. It's on the 29th, so we should have it load on a couple more places. Right now, it's just showing on Nike Snkrs, but it should load up on a couple different places. We should see some raffles come up on other sites, and we should see foot sites at least get them. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes dunks stay just on Nike, but I suspect that these ones will be moved onto foot sites. And as far as Nike sneakers, since we don't have much info on other sites, I'll break down Nike Snkrs real quick. It's looking like it's gonna be a draw again. All dunks have been moved to draws, and I do want to go into why sneakers has moved to draws. And the reason why is because they had a lot of problems when they put dunks on the app at first. A ton of issues with people trying to enter because tons of people are gonna enter for a dunk that comes out rather than like a normal like Air Max 1 or something. And so they had tons of traffic. The app went through so many crashes. There's problems with payment processing, problems with verifying accounts, tons of different things were going wrong. And so they finally switched up to this draw, 10-minute draw, to give everyone a fair chance to enter. And although it's very good to have that, it's also bad because that also means that all the people with sneakers bots are able to enter their thousands of accounts. So even though you're able to enter your 1-2 accounts, all the other ones with bots are able to enter mass accounts. And although they can definitely get filtered, and most of the time they do get filtered, they're still bound to hit a couple of pairs. So bots are still gonna take pairs with this draw, sadly. But again, some of the best ways for you to hit with a draw are gonna be to just have a couple different accounts, make sure they're unique info, different cards, try to do different addresses. You can do about 2 addresses to sneakers accounts per household. So you can try that, but then try to switch it up from there. And then also just span those entries across the time. I've usually found that's the best, is to just span it across the time of the entries. Hopefully you'll hit. It is pretty random. It's tough to be able to pinpoint exactly how to hit on a draw, but just sharing some of the things that I found to be successful with draws. And I've hit a couple times now with the draw, so those tips are probably the best advice I have for the Dunk Low College Navy. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, hit that subscribe button and leave a big like on this video. Comment down below too if you guys are going for this shoe. I love this shoe. Definitely will be looking to throw this one on the toe. Again, that outsole is just so sick. But like I said, leave a like on the video. It pushes us out to everyone else who's trying to cop this shoe right here. But again, stay tuned. Next video is gonna be the medium Curry Dunk Lows. I'll go through that release and we'll see you then.